45 degrees. Ain't gonna get no better. Too cold out. I made a video and I kept going on and on. I said I was gonna end it, and then I didn't, and then it just kept on going. You know, and then I'm gonna apologize about it because it's a deleted video. You know, I will apologize in advance as much as I can if I do such things in the future and not even realize it, and I do apologize. Because I am getting to be more where I'm more aware of things, and it's like, oh god, no, I should have ended it already. Stop that. When you say you're gonna end something, end it. Don't just keep going. Oh well. I mean, most of the time, I guess it don't matter as long as you're getting good, worthy content. I guess I don't know. So, but anyway, moving on. Yeah, this is the last day of the month, for the first month of the year of 2021. And it's still just beginning for the year of 2021. Still just beginning. And these are my final closing thoughts. It's been too damn cold. I mean, there has been a lot of good times. Just like last year, we had some good times, but then, I mean, everybody thought, oh, it was so bad, no one ever had a good time. Funny. How come people were going to bars and going to McDonald's and stuff like that, even though you had to wear a freaking mask? And yeah, we still have to wear a freaking mask. Big freaking deal. Which reminds me of this text that I brought up in the deleted video, and I forget what brought it up. But anyways, so we're going to move on to this point. Anyway, they were, I'm kind of laughing because it's ironic, but whatever. If you don't get the hiring in it, then there's, whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's not really the point. So anyways, so they were saying something about the boss called me on a Friday, Saturday, a Sunday. So, I mean, I understand if you're supposed to be home at night and they're just calling you back into work. Yeah, that's a little unfair. It is unfair, but you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. If you need the money that badly, you're not gonna, even if you have your reservations about it or whatever, which is fine. It's okay to have that. It's not that so much as that when you don't have much of a choice. I mean, yeah, you have a choice, but the thing of it is that it's either you do it or you have no money whatsoever. Because with it, you get extra money sometimes, and it does help, even though that you may not like it. But hey, it's like basically telling you, well, you can either make the extra money by doing this one little thing, by coming back in and doing it, or you can just stay home and live comfortably with no money. Because at that point, I mean, they're not going to know this, and it really doesn't matter if they do or don't. So probably won't. Anyway, much likely. But you're broke already. You have no money. You just guys are spending all through your money. And it doesn't matter if it's a thing or not, that if you just spend it all or not. It's because we have no choice in this world. People are like, well, it's just because you just go through your money. No. Hello. When you have bills to pay, and you have to take care of children, or even if you don't, you still have to take care of, even if it's animals or all of them, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you still have to spend through all your money, basically, and all you have left won't even get you anything. So, say you're really hungry and you got nothing in the house, or even if you do and you don't really feel like eating what's there, but you have no choice unless opportunity. No matter how much bad it may seem, which it is kind of bad that, yeah, they're calling you at the time you need to be home with your kids or whatever. Yes. I mean, if you don't have anybody there to watch the kids, yeah, that's really extremely bad. That's pretty bad. That's gonna suck. So unfortunately, that's kind of such a situation I guess you couldn't really do anything about it except you didn't just kind of suffer. But you know, either way, you're hungry. You have. Let's just put in this case then. Better example. No kids. Even if you had an animal, would you rather be home? Well, you got money. You know, because it's a good opportunity. You'll get money for it, even if it's not right then. You'll get something for it. They might just pay you, give you some food. Damn it. But what they won't do is not give it to you because you're getting an opportunity to get some cash. Not to do it for free. Don't do it for free ever. Because if you do that, you're turning down money that you could be using to spend. You could be burned, even though you deserve it, and all that. You do deserve it. I mean, you're working your ass off. You've been, vlogs and update videos are no exception to the rule because I find myself more. I'm just gonna explain this point to you, where I swear more often in updates, and I'm not gonna apologize for that. So that's why I should put more of a warning on these. But because I swear more on these than I do. Not that I have done them all in the past, but a lot of them lately, I've sworn. Basically, I gave out bad words like ass. No, I don't really untechnically understand why it's not a cuss word anymore. It still is. More than saying but. Anyway, literally, because if I go to Wizard 101, literally right now, I type it in there, it won't let me say it. At all. Even RuneScape won't let you say it unless you have the profanity filter off. They used to have where you couldn't say it at all, period. You can still say just about anything you want. But if you put B-U-T in there, then they censor that out too. But there's no extra T there, so I don't get it. Anyway. And the bad thing about Wizard 101 is they censor out numbers. It's also a good thing in the fact that they don't want people giving out like credit card information, which I can understand that, but most of the damn time it should be accepted because a lot of people are not giving out credit card information. All they're doing is giving out numbers. And hell of it is you can do it with TOO, which is stupid, but it works. And still, that should be fixed. Like, they should give, like, a option to say, well, between you and your friend, that you can talk and say numbers as long as it's not credit card numbers. And the thing is, since they can't control it all the damn time, which they cannot, because there's no way in hell, unless they're absolutely monitoring every freaking thing, which they can't anyway. There's no way to monitor every freaking thing that everybody's doing. Everybody could be trying to talk about sex and shit, even though they probably shouldn't, but hey, that's what you got a freaking messenger for. But why not? I mean, even though that you shouldn't be talking about that, but that just depends on who it is and what's going on. Like, in other words, if they're a couple and they're talking about, well, then that's fine. And that's their own damn business. But if it's between two strangers, that, like, another one just approaches the other one, the other one's like, oh, fuck. There we go. So they put up there and it says, can I have sex with you? Although, generally speaking, a lot of people don't approach it like that. It's just like, I want to fuck you. I want to be with you. I want to touch your boobies. I want to do this. I want to do that. And all these kind of shit that you shouldn't be saying. Literally, that's what happens, and you won't talk about crazy things. Anyway, so this year has been, I wouldn't say the worst. I would say that not even last year was the worst unless you consider all the cancellations. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, not for me, because it didn't affect me anything. Because I don't do sports. I really don't. If I did sports, yeah, it would affect me. But I understand it affected a lot of people. And there was a lot of things that did affect me, but that wasn't one of them. No. Oh, they canceled the running games. Oh, they canceled sports. They'll have them actually out in the field because of the fear and stuff like that. Well, not doing that to make fun, but at the same time, I feel like that. Yeah, when you address such things as cancellations, yeah, that was terrible. You're a bad kitty. You are. You're making me burn myself over here. Get out. On. On. You don't like the heat? Just a little bit of heat? You finally got an opportunity to get some heat on your own, and you don't want it? Wasteful little shit. I love you anyway. Nah, it's alright. But anyway, so yeah, when I say I was burning myself, literally, I feel like I'm burning myself here because I'm too damn close to the heater here. I need you to move. Get out. Out. Yeah, girl. I know. It's okay. It's not personal. Yeah, it's not personal. I gotta move. I'm gonna kick your ass if you don't stop your bullshit. Out. That burns. Ah. I'm not really gonna kick you, but I will do something to you. You won't like. It won't hurt you either. It's like when I moved you didn't like that. But it didn't hurt you. Not at all. All I did was kind of just make you move, which I didn't like to have to do. But believe me, if I had a choice, I wouldn't make you move. Dum dum. Yeah. You think I like moving you? Well, you seem to get that stupid crap. Because, I mean, literally, that's why you're flying at me. I don't move you all the damn time. So, no, I don't like moving you. But I have to. Depends on where the hell you're at and whether or not you're in the damn way. It's like a lot of times when I need to stretch out my legs because my legs get numb. My feet do too. It bothers me. You know? Unless I'm in pain, then it doesn't bother me. But I'm not. A lot of times, I'm just not in pain. Rarely am I ever in pain, and then after numbness, it doesn't affect me. Anyway, you are a good girl. Okay? I know you don't like to be moved. That's why I don't move you as much as you think. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. It was so damn cold this morning. Let me tell you something. The power went out this morning. And it was around 12:30, one-ish, I believe, after midnight. Yeah, in fact, I know it was. And time I got back to do there, which was crazy. It took about, I don't know why, it took about an hour or something like that. But probably because I was doing some things. Whatever, because at that time I had to really, it was so bad that I had to put on Not that I've never had two jackets on, actually. I've had two jackets. What the hell am I talking about? That was a deleted video, by the way. That's another part of it. But anyway. Yeah. I've never had to do it like this. I had to have two masks on. One looks like a robbing mask. Sort of. But it's not. I would never use it for that. Because I don't rob. Sorry, I don't rob. If you know what I'm talking about. But anyway. So, and anyway, I don't remember what the hell we was talking about. I hate when I do that to myself, but I really do. I have done this. And the thing of it is that unlike XSplit, I think you can do, you actually go back and then whatever. You hear something? What? Oh, are you looking for this? Are you? Shake. 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 Give me this. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. It's okay. There you go. There you go. Good girl. Crazy is. I told you I'm gonna get you. Yeah, it's alright. I just ruffled her feathers a little bit. I didn't hurt her. Just ruffled her. There's the difference. Made her go meow. You can do that without hurting them, There's always a way to punish an animal without hurting them. Oh yeah. Like not giving them the treats, But I don't mean not giving them food, just no treats. Or kind of ruffling the feathers. Kind of move them a little bit. I don't mean make them move. I mean move them a little bit to the point they go, ow! Oh, okay. That's about it. So, yeah, do it in such a way that makes them go, ow. Well, I mean, not ow, but meow. Like, why? Like, why are you bothering me? Or punishing me? Because you did something you weren't supposed to do. Anyway, you've had your punishment. It's good enough. It's better than beating the crap out of them. Now, that would hurt them. And plus, it's not good to frighten animals. So, anyway, I never thought I would make this video, but, I don't do this very often, and, it's one of my final update videos, but, Anyway, so, I mean, oh my god, it was that freaking cold that I had to put on 2 caps on my head, basically. They're like beanies, but they're more like masks, and they're supposed to keep you warm. And pants and shorts, and not 2 shirts, mind you. I've had 2 shirts, a coat, 2 jackets, one being underneath the jacket, the one being on top of the jacket, and then a jacket on top of that, and I don't think I've ever worn. Well, no, I have wore a mask, but never 2 of them. I think I wore socks before, but I guess I wore them again, and I'm out of socks. Completely, period. I have no socks whatsoever to wear. That usually happens when I either move or when I've outgrown them. And when I say outgrown them, if you don't know, which actually you probably you wouldn't anyway, is when I was a kid. I don't keep kid socks. I mean, although I could do that, but I see no point in it. I could wash. I would have to wash them. I'm not saying you wouldn't. I know that it sounds ridiculous, but I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't want to have to keep washing them, and that's what you'd have to keep doing every damn time, just to keep them fresh. And you know, I have to have a completely different set every time too. Nah, if you, you get away with it for about 2 socks, but if you're like me, 'cause a lot of people are like me, where that you hate the cold, but you also hate the heat. It's hard to work in both conditions if it's extremely cold or if it's extremely hot. If it's good where it's just warm and cool, then we're fine. Fine. You know, yes, there are perfect conditions. There's no such thing as that. Uh-huh. Funny to me. Found it in a house and I finally found it outside. So explain that. Uh, that just doesn't happen. You're making that up. The only reason you believe that is because you're a person that doesn't feel the same as we do. You don't know what it's like to go through the oh my god, it's too hot or it's too cold. Oh my god, I can't stand it. You know, that kind of thing. And it depends on what the weather's like. And we know when it's cold. And we also know when it's extremely hot to we have to take off everything and put on a damn sheet. Well, not all people do that even when it's extremely hot. But, you know, it's like, damn, you gotta put on a sheet. Especially keep yourself covered up to keep yourself from being attacked by bugs. Flies, basically. Even if with or without trash. You know. Is you good? You want me to smack you? I can do it. There, I smacked you. I smacked you so fast you didn't even know I smacked you. Make you feel better? Certainly not talking to me for whatever reason. Of course she wasn't doing it already anyway. Just come out there and look at me like, what? What are you doing? I don't know. But you know how animals are. I didn't really smack her though. To be honestly fair, I didn't really. I just said that because she wasn't. Even though she'd have been paying attention, they'd be like, yeah, crap. Well, you were paying attention. Never mind. Yeah, well. You know. But anyway, she knows she can't have babies. She's actually had her stuff removed, so she can't have it. I told her about it one day. And I don't know if she believes me or not, but it's true. And I'm not worried about her getting out and getting and stuff. It's that I worry about whether or not she gets ran over. I always do. At the same time, I may be willing to let her go. She wants to go, but I'm not going to sit there and leave the door open all day. I just can't do that. It don't work like that. I have to have it shut. I don't want people coming in, and I don't want the air going out. Sure as hell don't want the heat going outside either. You know, whenever I have the heater on. Enough, I have to open the door long enough to bring in groceries and stuff, but you know, they're either gonna go then or they're not. You know, for whatever reason. Yeah. 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 So I mean, believe me, it was so bad. I had to.
I bundled up with her and she bundled up with me. We did the best that we could to keep each other warm. And I don't know if she was messing with me or not because my headband, not headband, but my mask was almost off. I mean, it was still on me enough to make a difference, but that's what happened when I woke up. I was like, okay, I know. I mean, it's either that or I did it when I was, or my body. I say I, it's not I. I did it right the first time when I was doing the deleted, but anyway, the deleted video. That yeah, might have been my body unconsciously doing that. So anyway, yeah. So I mean, I hope you all have enjoyed this part of the beginning of the year. As we end January, as you know, years don't actually end until after December. It's done its whole full course. And I don't mean after 25, once it gets up to 25 days and after that it's done. No, I mean it has to have the rest of the month. That's why there's other days there. Even though that we have Christmas, that's not the end of the year. Never is. I mean, the way they do it is like, yep, the end of the year is here because it's Christmas. No, that's not true. Because by the time the Christmas gets done and everything, there's still the rest of the month. And even though it's still winter time, you know, we still have the rest of December. And you think that Thanksgiving would be in December, but it's like we kind of have it twice. So, I mean, if you're a traditional person who likes Thanksgiving twice a year, I guess, during, I think it's what, November? And December of Christmas. So, whatever. I don't know. Either way. That doesn't mean you have to do it twice. That doesn't mean you have to do it twice. It just means you have to. Sorry for the yawning. That just means that twice, just some people celebrate twice. Whatever reason. So, personally, now that we have birds, we can almost celebrate uh, Thanksgiving without actually having Thanksgiving Day. Every time we have a bird, because they always have them pre-cooked for you, or they put it in the cold section or the hot section at Walmart or anywhere else. Yeah, they used to have it at Sam's Club. Sam's Club has always had the better birds than Walmart did, but eh. Mainly because they were bigger than that, and it was more juicier and tender than what Walmart has. Now that's not to say that Walmart doesn't have a good bird, no, but it's not better. I don't mean that to bash on their product because I still shop there. A lot of people go, I don't want to go to Walmart no more. Well, I'm not going to go to Food Lion because you can't go to Food Lion and pay your bills. Sorry, but not going to do that. A lot of people like Food Lion. I don't. You're actually saving a lot more by going to Walmart, unfortunately, or going to Aldi's. And Aldi's doesn't have everything either. You have to go to Walmart too. So, yeah, you have to go to both stores to make a difference. You could go to Sam's Club and get you some drinks if you were selling out your drinks or whatever. Because they don't. It's not to say they don't have good food. It's just that you're not saving yourself on a lot of product. In fact, I can get a lot more cheaper, but you can't get more. You can't get more than what they have at that certain price. Well, you could go with a Walmart and save yourself a little extra without having a little bit more cans than what Sam's Club has, which charges a little bit more. So, I mean, it just depends on what you're going for. You're not really saving yourself on money anyway. Even if you did go to Sam's Club, you're just what you're doing is you're getting enough soda, and it depends on where you're going out, which one's closer. I would stick to Walmart and get yourself some 12 packs. 12 packs are a lot more cheaper than a 24 pack. Just a little bit, mind you. And so is doing tea, but tea you don't serve in a doggone thing. I mean, I think they do have like tea cans. Actually, I know they do, or no, I'm not. Yeah, bisque tea. I'm not sure if they had that anymore. The last time they did, it used to be in can form. I didn't like it. It was nasty. I like my own homemade tea. Used to like it with sugar, because sugar was the thing. And I'm not a diabetic, although I could be. I still believe that a little bit of possibility because, well, I get easily dehydrated. But I don't have where I go to sleep too, early enough, or have to, or whatever reason, or that my blood sugar rises, or for whatever reason. I don't have that. What I have is bad teeth, which means I have to use Splenda. And plus, Splenda is much healthier for you anyway. It may not taste the same, or at least not right away. Depends on what your taste buds taste. It always depends on the taste buds. But you have to eventually get to them. But you can still choose to do sugar, but sugar rots out your teeth. Splenda does not. Believe it or not, Splenda is, I wouldn't say good for your teeth either, but it doesn't rot out your teeth. That's how good it is. The sugar has like an additive coating in it, and what you don't realize is that, that's not exactly the word for it, but it's kind of like that kind of aspect ratio. That's why I say kind of, but it's more like it is an additive, though, but not what are we calling cocaine or whatever. But sugar has a deal in it that Splenda doesn't. And Splenda has the same kind of effects that Splenda gives. The only difference is the taste. And I like it a lot. I'm going to start making some of that. I'm just going to take it one step at a time, though, because I still need to get a pitcher. So I don't know why I thought I wanted to get a tea maker. I still need a pitcher anyway for that. That was kind of dumb. But at least I can get what I can get on food stamps. And then, things pan out a little bit longer, I guess I can stock up on it some. And then that way I can last a little longer and I don't have to go to the store for it. Wouldn't that be cool? And, I don't know. Because I'll have to get that fridge up and running. Because I gotta get more electric in this house. I gotta slip a gap in here and all that crap. Of course, right now, only one room's gonna be covered right now. The rest of the house is gonna be either too hot or too cold, which I can deal with that. All I gotta do is go rush right into my room, and I got plenty of freaking heat. See, right now, I'm closer to my heater, but it's not that effective. It would be more effective if it was closed behind a door. And I'd have to put it up to where where I don't bump into it or whatever. And here's the thing. You could actually do this where you can have an air conditioner and a heater share the same socket. Now, what I mean by that is that you can have them both plugged into it, but don't run both of them unless you want one of them as a fan or something. Or no, wait a minute, no, not even then. You'd have to plug it into a different socket. But otherwise, mainly when you have it plugged in as a heater, or if you want your air conditioner hooked in, you can do that, and you can even do it through a power supply. Isn't that cool? Now the thing is that you have to have a good power supply that actually lets all that run in there. All power supplies should be able to handle that, but it depends on how badly damaged it is and stuff. If it's been damaged, it's not gonna want to run all that. It's gonna make it short out, or have a where it goes completely off, which is never a good thing. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. Probably have, I think I got 2 sockets gonna be in my room. It's always a good idea to run an air conditioner off a power strip anyway. No, I guess you could hook it in directly, but that way you can get more use out of it. You don't have to have everything hooked into it now, but it protects the air conditioner and everything else. So, but there is, however, a good idea to hook in shelves and stuff. If you're gonna have a small room, make sure you have shelves to put things on, like fans, games, and lights. Definitely lights. You want to have, like, if you have no lights originally because it didn't come with any, but although it may have a house that comes with the wiring for it, but they didn't hook it up for it properly. So there is that, and yeah. Or you can hang up your lamps. You can actually do it through a handy dandy trick if you have a lampshade over it so that it doesn't catch on fire. You have to have a really small enough thread, but not too small. They can't handle the weight of the lamp, depending on how heavy the lamp is and whatnot, if you're going to hang it. Now, I would not hang a pole lamp. Oh, no. Pole lamp has got either 2 lamps or whatever. You can have one on a clicker if you want. Well, that I mean a scroller clicker, where you scroll it and it turns on. You can actually wire one together if you know what the hell you're doing. You got to make sure it's not plugged in, though. That's one of the steps I can tell you about. But other than that, you have to learn it on your own. Even that, I don't know. I know it takes some soldering and some good hard work, ingenuity, trying to get it done where it's professionally done. You know, I don't know. But other than that, anyway, so I gotta go, and yeah. Like I swore not to delete a video. Well, yeah. And I've noticed a lot lately that I've actually been swearing just about every update video I've done so far. I mean, not every single one of them, but a lot of them recently here. So I'm not gonna apologize for that, as that's there. Anyway, yeah. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video. hit the notification bell. I keep forgetting to do this during my update videos, but anyway. Yeah, share the crap out of this video. And, check the links down below. And subscribe to them because I highly recommend them. They got good content on theirs. Right now, one of them only has one video. And, check out my channel for more playthroughs of what I have done, because I have plenty of them on my playlist tab, or not really mine, but my channel's playlist tab. I guess technically I own that. I'm not sure how that works, but you know, whatever. I just know that I created a channel and I'm responsible for it, basically. So even if you're not, you know, the thing is, what you don't realize is that even when it comes to being responsible for something, doesn't mean that you actually necessarily own something. Not always. It depends on the situation. If you bought it, then you own it. Or if it's been given to you, you own it. And it doesn't always make you automatically responsible either, but a lot of times it can. Depends on what's going on and what's, you know, being said. Anyway, later. I know, as always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye!